Hello everybody, this is Gold Glee Gamer 1, and just when you thought we were done with all these top 10 Glee lists, nope, we got one more left. And this time, it's actually my top 10 Glee relationships from the show. Now, throughout the series, it's been known for its romances and relationships, and I have came up with my top 10, and here they are. Number 10, Britney Spears and Sam Evans, also known as Bram. Now, spoiler alert, Sam is actually the only one out of the entire Glee class to actually appear on my list twice. But where else does he appear? Well, we're gonna get to that. And actually, Bram was actually one of the best Sam relationships on the show. But there's another one I thought was better, and we're gonna get to that in a little bit. Number 9, Tina Cohen Chang and Mike Chang, also known as Tyke. Now, although these two didn't have a real big storyline, they stayed together for 2 seasons, and anyone that can stay together that long gives big props to them. Number 8, Quinn Fabray and Sam Evans, also known as Quam. Now, I thought that Quinn was the perfect girl for Sam, despite all his other relationships on the show. But it's too bad it had to end over something, but I won't get into that. Number 7, Danny and Santana Lopez, also known as Dantana. Actually, Danny's last name was never revealed. But anyway, now I actually like Danny with Santana the best. But what bugs me is that it was never revealed on the show if the two broke up off camera or if Santana cheated on Danny with Britney. Well, that sucks that we'll never know. Number 6, Carol Hudson and Burt Hummel. Now, it was amazing what brought these two together, because one thing they have in common was they both have dead spouses. Because Carol was Finn's mom and Burt was Kurt's dad, so it was amazing what brought them together. And their episode where they got married in season 2, that was one of my favorite episodes from the season. Number 5, Jake Puckerman and Marley Rose, also known as Charlie. Now, I kind of like these two together in season 4 and some of season 5. It was too bad that one mean girl in season 5 had to go and ruin it all. But nothing more to be said on that. Number 4, Kitty Wilde and Artie Abrams, also known as Cardi. Now, Artie's had his share of girlfriends on the show, and before season 5, I thought Britney was his best one. But no, Kitty came in and changed my mind on it, and it would have been nice if those two stayed together throughout the rest of the series. Number 3, Will Schuester and Emma Pillsbury. Now, well, we knew all along that these two were meant to be together, but they couldn't be together at the beginning because when the show started, Will was already married, and it took till the end of the season to get divorced, and it took a while for the two to finally reconcile and get back together again, and eventually get married, and they're doing quite well today. Number 2, Burt Hummel and Blaine Anderson, also known as Klain. Now, yes, I am aware that if I didn't add these two to my list, there would be a riot amongst so many Klain fans. And I'm not gonna lie, this couple has the biggest fan base on the show, and I will agree with them because these two work really well together, and I was so happy that they got married before the series was over. And number 1, VIN Hudson and Rachel Berry, also known as Finchel. Now, I'm going to admit, if Corey Monteith was still alive, these two could have gone very far within the last 2 seasons. But yeah, it was a shame that Corey had to die, so that changed things forever. And as we talked about, back when Corey actually did die, I did a tribute video. It's on my channel. Check it out if you wish to do that. And that concludes all of my top 10 Glee lists. join me Monday when I kick off my Kirby's Dream Course LP. Alright, later folks.